Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Um, in this, I've decided to start a little tutorial series because, why not? And of course that's always our motto. So in this series I'm going to teach you guys how to program Batch. Now, if you have no idea what you just said, it's most likely because you don't know what programming is. And what it really is kind of like writing a big list of commands to tell the computer exactly what to do in a program. So you're making a program by writing a bunch of commands onto the onto in a text file. Now, how this works, you need a text editor, of course, and I'm using Notepad++, which you can just download for free. But what I recommend, well, I don't really recommend. I just if you don't have Notepad++, as in you just have like basic Notepad or something, like this, it doesn't matter. As long as you save your programs, go to Save As, and save them as all files, and do like or whatever you want in here. I'll just call mine foo. .bat, and that stands for batch. So it's saving as a .batch file, so .bat. So remember to always save your programs like that. In Notepad++, you can go up to the title bar, go to language, and then you can just select out of the many different programming languages. Like if you're in Java, it will highlight it, blah blah blah. But set it to batch, and when you save your program, oops, how do I save as? Save as. It will automatically put .bat onto the end of it, and it will save it, stuff like that. So it's very automatic. Now I already have a program here, program.bat, which I'm currently editing right now, so I won't have to save as and everything. But just remember to always save as a .bat file, otherwise it won't run. It will just open up a text document with everything you've just written, which is not what you want to do. So first, every line on in your program is a command. It's a command followed by some text that tells the computer what to do. So an example of a command would be, like print something on the screen. Now, in computer language, this would be echo, and then whatever text you want, like that. Now, so basically what this is, it's a command called echo, which is a real batch command. That means print something on the screen, followed by some text. So if we just remove this, oops. So this is a real batch command, and so it's formatted as echo and then some text. I'm just gonna go hello world. Now that is a command in batch. There are many other commands. So if we save the program right now and then run it, look what happens. Bang. You see that? Run it a couple more times. A little black window comes up with some random text on it that no one could read, and then it quickly went away. Now, what happened is this program did run. It worked basically. It worked perfectly well. It's just that nothing told the computer to just wait up and wait for the user to do something before it goes away. Because once the end of a program is reached, the program just shuts down. So what we need to do is we need to hold up the computer and make sure it doesn't reach the end of the program. So it actually allows us to wait, and then we can do something later on. So that command is called pause. And that is another command. It doesn't have any text after it. But what it basically means is print out a little message on the screen that lets the user wait for something. And it tells the user to wait a moment and press any key on the keyboard when they're ready for the program to continue. So after this pause command, we can do something like echo second hello, or we can do something like hello goodbye world. So you could do something like that, and then we could pause again. So what this program is really doing, we're printing something out on the screen, hello world, we're waiting for the user to press any key, then we're printing out goodbye world onto the screen, and then we're waiting one more time, and once the user presses another key, it will reach the end of the program down here and the program will close. So if we save it now and run the program, look what happens. Bang, look at this. C uses user desktop echo hello world, hello world. C uses user desktop pause, press any key to continue. Okay, I'll just press spacebar. C uses desktop echo goodbye world, goodbye world. C uses user desktop pause, press any key to continue. Okay, I'll press spacebar. Program's done. Now that wasn't really the best program you could write, mainly because it printed out the C user's desktop and then the command that you're putting out onto the screen, and then runs the command. Now this is a weird thing that's on by default, which you can turn off, but we'll do that later. So to stop the look, so it's basically what's happening. So if we run the program again, oops, it's too high. What the program's actually doing is printing out where the program is on the computer, and then what command you typed in, and then after that it actually runs the command. See, that's the actual finished product right there. As you see, it does it again. It prints out where the program is in the desktop, it prints out the command I typed in, which was pause, as you can see down there, pause, and then it actually runs the command right here. Now, what it's doing is, this may sound a bit confusing, it's echoing out the directory. Now, to turn off the, so if you want the computer to stop echoing out the directory for every single command, you put an @ symbol before the command is run, like that. So if we put an @ symbol before every command in this program, and we run the program again, we're basically telling the computer, you know, don't print out the directory, just run it straight away. Don't print out the directory, run it straight away. Don't print out the directory, run it straight away. Don't print out the directory, run it straight away. And we're doing that for every command. So if you run the program now, it doesn't print out the directory, it just runs the program, it runs the command straight away. So what we get on the screen is hello world, press any key to continue. Okay, goodbye world, press any key to continue. And it does that. So as you can see, that was a lot more of a normal looking program. You know, it didn't have the directory for every single command in the program. Now, if a program ends up being hundreds, thousands, maybe tens of thousands lines of long, you don't want to put an @ symbol for every single line in the program. You know, echo, pause, you know, stuff like that. Even exit, that's a new command, it just closes the program. So instead of putting an @ symbol before every command, you can tell the computer to automatically put an @ symbol for every command for you, instead of having to do it yourself. Now we do that by using the command echo off. Now this may be a little bit confusing because we already know that echo means print something out on the screen. But the thing is, if you use either, look, here's the thing. If you use the echo command and you put either an on or an off in front of it, it won't print out on or off. It will actually turn on or off the automatic @ symbol. So if we do, actually no, it will turn off. Yeah. So if we do echo off, it will automatically put an @ symbol before every command. But like if we do echo on, for example, it won't put an @ symbol before every command, and it will print out that directory which we didn't want. And it's on by default, so you do have to turn it off at the start of a program. So if we do echo off, and then have all of our bare commands with no @ symbols in front of them, and then we run the program, look what happens. C uses user desktop echo off, and then hello world, press any key to continue. Goodbye world, press any key to continue. Now it kind of worked, and here's why. Look, on the echo off command, before this command, echo is on, but after this command, echo is off. But the thing is, if echo is on and it runs the command, it will print out the directory because echo is still already on automatically. So what we need to do is what we learned before: put an @ symbol in front of it so it doesn't print out the directory. So what that will do, it won't, because the echo is on before this command, we we turn it off for this command only, and this command itself turns it off for every. Now that may sound a little bit confusing, but just remember to always put an echo off at the start of your programs, unless you don't have to for a special little project. But it will always turn off that directory output that we saw before. Okay, at symbol echo off, and then the command after it. So now if we run the program, look what happens. Hello world, press any key to continue. Goodbye world, press any key to continue. And that is the program. It's as simple as that. Just as long as you save it as a .bat file, this will run. So always remember at the start of the program, the at symbol echo off, and then the echo command meaning print something on the screen, and the pause command meaning wait for the user to press something on their keyboard. And that is about all you need to know. You can experiment with this, add lots of pauses in a row, like pause, pause, pause. So if you run the program, and we go here, press any continue, press any key to continue, press any key to continue, and then it closes. Oops. So just experiment around and get used to typing all these commands because you'll need a lot of them. So that's the program right now so far. I hope you've learned a lot, and stay tuned for some more episodes in which I teach you a lot more. Really, we'll kind of get to the good stuff later on. So this is just like the bare basics that you will need to get the program to work properly. But if you can overcome these bare basics, then you can start writing some really seriously awesome programs. So, yep, that's about it. See you guys later.